just say yeehaw, yeehaw.
Howdy, and welcome back to the Texas Bucket List. Next up, we head to Brenham, but we're not going for barbecue or ice cream. We're going to ride a carousel. A carousel that at one point in its life was put out to pasture. When it comes to springtime in Brenham, baseball is usually the first thing on folks' minds. But through the sounds of the game, you'll hear another distinct tone that's been coming from Firemans Park for nearly 100 years.
The carousel of Fireman's Park is just, it's been here forever.
The carousel is a staple in Fireman's Park.
I mean, all we're doing is standing here going in circles, and I've been smiling this whole time.
Here, you're able to ride a piece of history.
Crystal Locke has one of the coolest job titles I've ever come across.
I'm the recreation specialist.
Recreation specialist, that sounds like a fun job.
It is a fun job.
I'm a specialist at recreation.
Right? I'm a specialist of fun.
And that includes promoting Brenham's historic carousel, which is an easy sell.
The golden ages of carousels was back from 1880 to 1930. And almost 4,000 carousels existed in the United States. And that number's dwindled to about 150. And we are one of 5 classic wooden carousels in the state of Texas, and the oldest.
Just part of growing up. I did it when I was a little kid, and it was obviously a big thrill. There was a pavilion here, and the baseball game was always going on. But to ride the horses was a big, big treat.
You don't see these operating hardly anywhere anymore. And to find one in this good a condition, just to do what it is, it's part of Brenham.
Since 1932, kids and kids at heart have been saddling up at this colorful carousel that was once put out to pasture. At least that's where it was found a few years earlier.
So in 1930, a gentleman by the name of Hugh Durden discovered our carousel in a pasture down the road in Clay, Texas, about 20 miles down the road.
Just sitting in a pasture.
Just came upon it, sitting in a pasture. The carousel was part of a traveling carnival. And the traveling carnival, mind you, this is 1930s, so around the time of the Depression. And this traveling carnival couldn't afford rent at the pasture. And so the carousel was abandoned in the field. Mr. Durden, kind of had this vision of how this carousel could serve our community, and brought that back to board members for the Washington County Fair Association. They had purchased the carousel for somewhere around $30.
Wow.
Right? Which was great because he also mentioned how expensive it was to restore the horses.
These carved caballos were originally created sometime between 1867 and 1901. They've been galloping through time ever since, creating memories for kids throughout the generations.
Had a conversation with my grandma, who was talking about how she rode the carousel as a little girl, and she was able to take her daughter and granddaughter and now great-granddaughter to ride the carousel.
To know that they're riding some of these same horses that I've rode on my entire life, and even sitting in the bench with them when they're little infants to now riding on the horses, you couldn't ask for nothing better.
Whoa, oh, that does take off a little kick.
Right? Got a little kick there.
Oh, doesn't this make you wish you were 12 and under and you could ride on a horse?
You could ride on a horse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's perfect. You can bring your little ones on, it doesn't move fast.
I feel like it's a really good speed for the littles.
Yeah.
We always wanted to go faster, of course. Luckily, they hadn't done that. It's the same speed, I think, today as it was back when 1950s.
The best part about this piece of history is the price. It only sets you back $1 whole to take a ride.
And you can ride all you want for $1.
Oh, that's a bargain. When's the last time prices went up?
I can't tell you the last time the prices went up.
Just turn it on and go.
Just turn it on and go.
It's a heck of a deal in this day and time.
It might have always been $1. I don't really know. Sometimes I feel like we snuck on, but it was whatever horse was open. You just jumped on it and then you stayed on as long as you could.
The memories this merry-go-round makes are cherished by all, including my family. My oldest still savors spending time on this timeless attraction, as does my boy. But my youngest, she'll never get off her high horse, because to her, this is pure joy.
To see the smile on the kids' faces, I think that's what it's all about.
There's something crazy how timeless carousels are.
Timeless, that's a word I was looking for earlier.
And the sounds and the sights, and it doesn't matter what age you are, when you see one, it's like, come on,
Yeah,
let's go get on it.
yeah.
especially when you have kids. You're like, get on it.
Yes.
So if life's got you spinning your wheels, take a ride on the oldest carousel in the Lone Star State. It'll put you in a great place on the Texas bucket list.
Spinning around in circles, it seems so simple, but it does so much for the soul.
Simple. Yes.
See, that's what we're missing in life. People just need more carousel in their life.
More carousel. in
Yeah,
your
they
life.
get more
I like
carousel in their
that.
life, just be happier.
I couldn't agree more.